占いとは人の決まった運命を正確に示すものです。行き過ぎた装飾はかえって人々の誤解を招くことになってしまいます。
tes
ついていきます。
我が義教心は傑物にも恥じ。
Oh, dear creature, why do you bow down?
Udah pak, udah mulai nih baru nih.
Fear of the unknown.
Halo Kwansi, semoga yang Riran Ayaka.
For power.
Dia nih belum tahu nih siapa nih. Kita lihat aja.
I've never seen anything like this in all my life. What in the world does this place conceal?
You have a troubled look on your face. What happened?
I can't take it.
I think that he might have seen you. Fate has not granted you the right to enter this place. The greatest should never live to remember their fall.
Let's get it on. You're dead meat! I'll make every effort to navigate us safely and report intel on the enemy. Precision strike! Let's keep going, team!
Why is this humble windmill such
Oh,
a great
even ya.
view?
Ternyata
I
pada
mean, it's
ke Mondstadt.
understandable. It must have been a long time since you last came to Mondstadt.
Because it is the true Great Vayu Viastra.
That's it.
Habis Cryo kayaknya
Thank you
duit
for
sama
Samara's
habis Hydro
reputation
pasti
in
menyusahkan
Mondstadt
pak.
beyond
Spiral.
all hope of repair.
Oh spiral baru ya 3.5. Win belum lagi nih. Ada senjata baru kali ya. Buset cepet ya. Udah ada ini lagi nih. Udah langsung kode. Hydro aja udah ngeselin. Dibikin freeze terus ntar. Kodenya di komen tuh.
この世を渡り歩くにはより多くの身分を持った方が便利なの。君にもいくつか作ってあげようか。
Iya cepet ya, biasa lama loh.
It was good, travelers. Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 3.5 special program. I'm Koi Dao, the voice of Albedo, Chief Alchemist of the Knights of Favonius. And today, as you all can see, I am joined by...
Hey, wait, that's my intro. That's what I
Yep.
usually say. Hey everyone, I'm Zach Aguilar, the voice of the male traveler, Ether.
What's up, everybody? I'm Amber May, and I voice Dehya. And to match Albedo's long and official
Wah,
sounding
kayak
title,
Albedo bakal
I'm going to
Riran ya?
introduce her as Sumeru's legendary Aramite mercenary, the Flame Mane.
That sounds really cool. I like that.
Yeah, I really like that title.
Thanks, y'all.
And it just so happens that today is Amber's first time joining us on the special program.
Yes, and I am super excited to be here. And the little cheapy Dehya, she's so cute. I can't wait to go over everything that's coming to version 3.5. I'm so psyched.
Totally, and I know all our travelers out there are also super excited, so why don't we kick things off by starting with our first new playable character for version 3.5, Dehya.
Woo! Starting with Dehya. Let's go!
Ya nih kayak bau-baunya.
Yeah. Okay,
Albedo
so
bakal
it's
Riran.
taken a while, but she is finally here.
That's right. And even though she's technically a new playable character, we've already seen Dehya in the game for a while now, and she's even become a good friend of ours. She was pretty active throughout the Sumeru storyline and helped us get through some pretty tough moments. So next, we'll let Amber do the honors and introduce this character for everyone.
Thanks, Zach. As you mentioned, a lot of players might already feel familiar with Dehya's character. Even though she might appear carefree and casual, she actually possesses amazing skills and is really professional. She's already made a name for herself as one of the strongest members among the Aramites. And even in the midst of danger, she has an uncanny ability to make others around her feel safe, you know?
Right? It seems like no matter what kind of situation we're in, as soon as Dehya appears, everybody can relax knowing that we're in good hands. Is that what Dunyarzad feels like having her around? I mean, I wouldn't mind hanging out with Dehya all the time.
And now that Dehya will be available as a playable character, travelers will have a chance to learn a lot more about her.
That's right. So let's watch some clips of Dehya. You might find that she's a little bit different from your initial impressions. We mercs have one simple rule. Whoever pays the most is your new boss. Let's get it on! Hi! You asked for it!
Akunmu ada yang coba Dehya apa nanti? Akun utama sih mau ngambil sih. Akun utama mau ambil Dehya.
Was that did she
Akunmu
have a
ambil
flip
juga.
phone? Do they have phones in Sumeru?
No, that's actually her makeup box. She uses it to keep her makeup fresh, you know, even when she's out on the job. In fact, she's always looking for a chance to go shopping for accessories with Candace.
Interesting. So she's got a more, like, I want to say, refined side to her too? I feel like that's not really a common thing among, like, merc types, you know?
Yeah, the mercenary lifestyle can be pretty rough, but she's not always on the job. She lets another side of her character show when she's off the clock, you know?
Okay. I see. But I'm sure what everyone wants to know now is what her abilities are like in a fight.
Right.
Yeah, did you see her punch stuff?
Dehya wields a claymore in
Nggak ada, Pak.
combat
Kemarin aku
and
habisin
carries
Primo
a
di senjata
pyrovision.
karena senjatanya
She
lumayan
uses
bagus.
fiery attacks to leave
nih galau
enemies
juga nih.
smoldering in her wake.
Rencana pengen
Literally smoldering.
Ooh,
Gacha senjata
fiery.
juga sih
Yeah,
ntar di akhir-akhir.
just like her.
Cuman kalau
Totally.
rumornya
In
3
battle,
banner,
Dehya
bingung juga.
uses her elemental skill to create a
Pengen ambil
fiery
Albedo
sanctum
juga
field.
buat di akun
When an
utama.
opponent within the field takes
Udah lama
damage,
Albedo
it'll
pengen.
unleash a coordinated attack, dealing
Kalau
AoE pyro damage
3
to them.
banner nanti bareng.
Nice. So,
Genki,
looks like this ability will be
Kayaknya
really
Albedo
good for
nanti
swapping
lagi deh.
characters and creating elemental reactions.
Also, active characters within this field have their resistance to interruption increased. And when such characters take damage, a portion of that damage will be mitigated and taken by Dehya instead.
She's so brave.
You know, I'm kind of worried that Dehya could easily
Bisa
find
banget nih
herself in a
kalau
tough
3
spot.
banner ya.
Don't worry too much. There's a limit to the amount of damage that Dehya can take for her teammates. Besides, when her own HP is low, she can also rely on her own passive talent to recover HP.
Awesome. Sounds like Dehya's pretty tough.
And she has boundaries, which is healthy.
Well, she is kind of a legendary mercenary.
Nah
I
itu
think
kalau
that
main
comes
itu
with the
tambah
job.
albedo pasti mantap.
Alright, let's
Iya.
move on to her burst. When
Cuman
Dehya
akun utama
unleashes her
saya emang nggak ada
elemental
itu.
burst,
Mau
she
ambil
casts her claymore
albedonya
aside and
buat itu
enters
aja.
the blazing
Buat hutang
lioness
gitu-gitu.
state.
Rawr.
Epic.
While in this state, Dehya will use her fists to unleash quick attacks on her opponents, dealing considerable pyro damage. When the skill's duration ends,
Dia
she
lebih
will
ke
finish
off-field
it
ya.
with a stylish flying
Sub
kick.
DPS kayaknya.
Nice.
Yeah,
Jarang di
nice,
on-field
right?
nih Dehya kayaknya.
And last but not least, she has an exploration talent. During the day, which is from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., the movement speed of party members is increased.
Yeah, no, that makes sense lore-wise, you know, since she's one of the
Oh iya
strongest
bener ya,
mercenary
mirip-mirip
from
ya
the desert.
elemental skillnya ya.
I guess keeping the pace up even under the scorching sun is
Iya,
just
tapi
another
pyro
day on the
damage.
job for her.
Totally. Everyone might be familiar with her strong and bold character, but her closer friends know that after she's had a few rounds, she'll start to get into some more emotional topics. In her story
Iya, bener,
quest,
kayak albedo.
Manticora chapter, the Traveler and Dehya work to solve some trouble Dehya's mercenary group is facing. In the process, we'll learn more about Dehya's backstory and uncover some things that have been buried in the past. Oh, another familiar face, Dunyarzad, will also be making an appearance in the quest. So, be sure to look forward to that.
Oh, heck yeah. So when will Dehya be available in the game?
Good question. Okay, so event wishes for version 3.5. In the early part of the new version, both
Bener,
Dehya
Sino
and
ya?
Sino will be available with their own event
Maharaja.
wishes.
Ambil nggak,
Oh,
Pak?
and as
Maharaja.
a reminder to our travelers out there, Dehya will not be an event-exclusive character. After the version 3.6 update, which, to be clear, is the one after this upcoming 3.5 update, she will become available in the standard wish.
Habisin
And
apa
as for
Primo
weapons,
di
the
Maharaja.
5-star Claymore, Beacon of the Reed Sea,
Kebetulan Sino. Iya bener.
will be available in the version 3.5 weapon event wish.
Ooh.
I know.
Oh, iya,
and
hangoutnya baru nih ya.
Faruzan's very own hangout quest will also be added in version 3.5. So if travelers are interested in getting to know more about one of Sumeru's oldest researchers, then you definitely won't want to miss this. In the hangout, travelers will not only be able to see more about the differences between the academia's various schools of thought, but you'll also get to know more about Faruzan's personality and background.
She is such an interesting character, so I'm sure her hangout will be equally entertaining. Be sure to check it out.
Oh, I will. In version 3.5, travelers can
Bukannya
also
Maharaja
expect an
Elektro
all-new
Eva.
Archon quest titled Kari Bear,
Nah, ini
which will
nih,
continue
Archon
our
quest
story
lagi
as
nih.
we search for our sibling. In this quest, travelers will not only meet Kaya and Sumeru,
Dainsleif.
but will also be joined once again by our mysterious friend, Dainsleif.
Ooh.
Ooh, yes. Oh, if I remember correctly, Kaya is also a descendant of Conria. I don't know, I'm just curious what'll happen if, those two meet or something.
Ooh, you're right. That'll be interesting.
Also, what was it? Kari Bear? Kari Bear? Isn't that, sounds like the name of a sandwich.
Actually, Kari Bear happens to be the name
Itu
of a
quest yang
very
nggak boleh
important
di-skip.
role in
Iya
this
nih.
storyline,
Okay.
and a lot of
Bakal
events in the
di
story
Sumeru
will
kali
be
ya?
unfolding around this character.
Terakhir
As
dia di mana
travelers
sih? Di
progress
Casem
through
kan
the
kalau nggak salah?
story, we'll learn more about Conria and the Abyss. We'll uncover more about what happened in the past and even learn some secrets behind the founding of the Abyss Order. Also, travelers will find themselves facing a powerful new Abyss Herald as well as a new Black Serpent Knight.
Ooh.
So be careful, Koi.
Why is everything gotta sound so scary? Why can't he be the Black Serpent friend? I don't know, it just feels like every time Conria crops up in the story, we learn a little bit more about the world of Tevat.
Huh.
Dendro
So
belum
what
ada,
else
Dendro.
can you tell us, Zach?
You know, I can't say much more about the story. You're just gonna have to play through it yourself, Koi.
Well, maybe
Just
you
play
can
through
maybe you can just, whisper it in my ear, like my little chibi ear right here.
Yeah, I could, but I'm not gonna.
Okay, fine. Looks like we have a lot of story content to look forward to in the new version.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Aren't we forgetting something or someone?
Oh, nope. I didn't forget. We have a second playable character landing in version 3.5, and he's actually from Mondstadt.
Just Mondstadt! Okay, you guys ready? 'cause we finally made it to Mika.
Woohoo!
I'm not sure if everyone remembers this
dia boy ya?
young member rising through the ranks of the Knights of Avonius, but we have seen him before.
Yeah, I remember he was
Kok
the one who
itunya ada
read the
gambar Bo?
Grandmaster's letter during Vine Fest.
Aw, he kind of looks like a little prince. Kind of cute.
Yeah, he does have that kind of vibe. And since he's from Mondstadt, I think we can let Coit introduce this one.
It would be my pleasure. Mika is currently the Knight's most active cartographer and plays an important role in Eula's reconnaissance company. Even though he lacks social skills like Zack and doesn't appear to be particularly strong, Mika is meticulous in his work and maintains a good working relationship with his colleagues. He's also capable of fully understanding his leader's commands, which is pretty useful.
Yeah.
And his leader is Eula, right?
That is correct. The interesting thing is that he's able to understand Eula despite her awkward way of speaking, and will even assist her with communicating with other units.
Whoa, respect.
Indeed. Over time, Mika has gradually become a very reliable member who could handle a variety of tasks and errands. But why am I telling you when we could just, watch a quick trailer and see what else we can learn about Mika?
Yeah, let's watch the trailer.
Woohoo!
Trailer time!
Verifying our current position, measuring distance to target area. All right, I've recorded the terrain
Bang
conditions.
Cupa artinya apa? Gak ada arti apa-apa. Nama asal aja random.
Providing cover fire.
Ini apa sih senjatanya? Oh, tombak.
Leave the wounded to me.
Oh, elemental skillnya pakai crossbow gitu ya?
Who gave this child a crossbow? That's what I want to know. I mean, I guess since he was deployed as part of Grandmaster Varka's expeditionary force, it was him. I don't know. But anyway, his exceptional performance helped him gain the Grandmaster's trust, and he even taught him a couple of things. This training no doubt helped Mika develop a certain level of
Ya,
combat
kemungkinan
prowess,
dipasangin sama
even
Eula
if
ya.
he himself wasn't aware of it.
Ooh.
For example, even though swords tend to be the weapon of choice among the Knights of Avonius, Mika uses a spear and a crossbow, which is a result of his combat instruction with Grandmaster Varka. His mentorship and focus on flexibility helped Mika find a combat style that is more suited to a little guy like himself.
Huh. Shakes it up a little bit.
Yeah. The Grandmaster seems to think outside of the box, and having a mentor like him will definitely be a big asset for Mika as he continues to grow.
For sure, for sure. All right, let's check out Mika putting his variety of skills to use in combat. As a support role for the Knights of Avonius, Mika has learned a variety of methods for assisting his teammates in combat. When he uses his elemental skill, he'll attack the enemy with his crossbow, increasing his teammates' attack speed and physical damage.
Heck yeah.
And when
Iya,
he
benar.
uses his elemental
Naikin
burst, Mika
attack speed
recovers
sama
HP for his
physical
teammates
damage.
and gives them a special status effect. Wanna guess what it does?
What?
Tell us.
This status causes teammates to regenerate HP whenever their attacks hit an enemy.
Dia bisa nge-heal juga
That's
ya?
helpful.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, no, Mika spends a lot of time
Oh, iya,
working
bisa
in the
nge-heal juga
wild, and he's developed the necessary survival and adventure skills. When Mika is on the team, the location of nearby resources unique to Mondstadt will display on the minimap, increasing the team's ability to find necessary resources while adventuring.
Wow. Yeah, I can see he has a lot of support skills.
Yeah.
Nah, yang
It's always
resource
good to have a
Mondstadt
reliable
baru
member
play
on the
doang tuh.
team.
So, let's talk about the
Wah.
event wishes for the later
Salah
part
semua,
of
Pak,
version
tebakannya, Pak.
3.5. Travelers can expect to see Kamisato Ayaka and Shunhe returning with rerun event
Gila,
wishes
jauh banget.
alongside Mika. So if you'd like to add Mika to your team, then you definitely won't want to miss this.
Great.
Ini
We've
ketebak
already
yang
covered a
fase
lot of
3 nih.
content, so let's take a quick
Yo,
break
iya
here
ya,
before we
Kak.
dive into some other
Giliran
version
lagi.
3.5 reveals.
Wah,
Sounds
ambil
good.
Senhi juga nih.
Time for another redemption code. Everyone ready? And code incoming.
Redemption code.
Freedom code. Akhirnya Ayaka keluar juga. Mantap. Ambil C berapa tuh Kwansi? Aduh, harus top up nih kalau mau kalah rate off. Iya nih makanya nih.
Welcome back,
Ngambil
everyone.
Senhi juga lagi,
Next,
Pak.
we'll be covering the events coming our way in version 3.5. As you can see, the main event will be the
Claymore baru ya?
Windbloom Festival.
There's nothing like the soft Mondstadt breeze on your face.
So true, so true. I'm sure many of you are already familiar with the festival. With time, it has become an important celebration of freedom and love for the people of Mondstadt. During the festival, people give fresh flowers to the ones they love and follow the important tradition of offering their Windbloom to the animal
Yang bunga.
archon. Kale, who's now been cured of Elazar, will once again make her way to this nation of freedom during this romantic and colorful festival.
Aw, I want to go.
Cool. Excited to see her.
Well, it gets spicier because accompanying her for the trip is Tainari and Sinao.
Ooh, interesting. It feels unusual to see them all come to Mondstadt.
Right? It's like all our friends from Sumeru took a field trip. Kale will be playing an important role in the storyline, and upon arriving in Mondstadt, she finds a mysterious prophecy in a book. They must complete the 4 pieces of the prophecy in order to light the lantern of utmost joy and receive a supreme blessing.
Okay, so I'm assuming this supreme blessing would do something like granting your wish, right?
That's right. In the course of helping Kale find leads about the prophecy, travelers will get to know more about Kale's background and see how she's grown to be the person we know and love. Of course, we'll also be meeting lots of familiar faces throughout the event, so I'm sure there'll be plenty of smiles as we reunite with some old friends.
Right on.
Oh, sweet. Sounds like we'll be making some great memories in this one. Oh, by the way, did you two notice Timaeus standing in the background there? And there's a girl with him.
Nice catch. How did you notice him? He's got such NPC vibes, just kidding. Yes, Timaeus will be playing an important role in this event, other than standing too close to the crafting table. But as for who the girl standing next to him is, we'll have to play through the story and see.
Ooh.
If they're appearing in an event like Windbloom, then it looks like it'll be a romantic story, am I right?
Like I said, we'll see.
Oh,
in addition to the festival storyline, the Adventurers Guild will also be preparing some fun events for our travelers to participate in and experience the holiday vibes. There will be 3 available game modes: Floral Pursuit, Ballads of Breeze, and Breezy Snapshots.
Yes. Awesome.
Ooh.
Ooh is correct. In Floral Pursuit, travelers will need to continuously collect bloom balloons to increase their score. After collecting a set amount of balloons, the next area will unlock, and once you've collected a specific number of bloom balloons in the final area, a ring of pursuit will appear. Touch the ring to leave the area and complete the challenge. And in each area, travelers will also encounter ersatz balloons that pursue you. If you're caught by an ersatz balloon, you will lose 1 pursuit point and be returned to the start point of that area.
Ada misteri juga.
We'll probably need to
Iyalah, wajib lah itulah.
And the travelers will be able to enjoy Floral Pursuit in single player mode or tackle challenges along with their friends
konstelasi
in
berapa,
co-op
Pak?
Wow. Looks
Ambil
like that'll be
C1 aja
fun.
atau
What's next?
ngejar
Well, let
konstelasi?
me ask you, Amber, do you like rhythm games?
Yes.
I thought you would, because the next thing is a rhythm game. It's called Ballads of Breeze. This time, travelers will be able to choose from 3 different instruments and use their instrument of choice to play through the song challenges.
Nice. And will that actually affect the sound they hear in the game mode?
Yep. The instrument they hold and play will be different.
Ah, cool. I see.
While performing a song, different notes will appear on the screen. When a note falls on the decision line, press the decision line to score points. The amount of points scored will vary depending on your timing, and a rank will be awarded according to the amount of points scored, and you'll be able to claim the corresponding rewards.
Sweet.
Oh, and as with previous iterations of the game, there will be a function to calibrate the input delay of your device and adjust the decision line, which will improve the overall experience, just in case you're playing on your toaster. Oh, and for travelers who are interested in getting a little deeper into the game, an editing mode will be available again for players to create their own beat maps, which can then be shared for other travelers to challenge.
Can't wait. Sounds like fun.
Yeah, sounds like a lot of rematches.
You're on.
And finally, we have Breezy Snapshots, which will have travelers once again making use of their trusty camera. Travelers will be given photography targets and will need to travel to the corresponding locations to snap some photos and receive rewards.
Iyalah, koleksi karakter aja lah.
Beautiful. During the Windbloom Festival event, travelers will have the
Jual
chance
motor
to
demi
obtain an
C6
exclusive
ayah, Kak.
4-star claymore weapon called Mailed Flower.
Aw, nice. I like it. Really fits the theme.
Right? Yeah, pretty flowers. I love them. I really hope travelers will enjoy all the different games that the event has to offer and join the people of Mondstadt for the festive atmosphere.
Definitely. I can already feel the Windbloom's breath.
Anyway, next we have another event also taking place in Mondstadt called Spices from the West Northerly Search.
Halo
That's
Rifandi.
right. Some of you may remember that there was a Sumeru scholar we helped
Iya Pak,
once
bisa
when we were in
motorku
Liyue.
CBR 150.
Apparently, her research gained the attention of Lord Sangamabe, you know, Dory, and now she's received additional funding. This time, the scholar has come to Mondstadt to find people to assist her research and taste test some special dishes with seasoning.
Oh, if she's got Dory's backing, then she should have all the Mora she'll
Kalau gitu
ever
mah harus
need.
dibikinin
That
konten,
sounds
Pak.
really nice. So what can we
Jual
expect
motor
this time
demi
around?
C6
Right,
ayah,
so
Kak.
the gameplay for this event will
Kena
be
itu
pretty
rame tuh.
similar to last time. After we start creating the seasoning, we'll need to add the ingredients to the pot in the right order by hitting the button as the needle points to the corresponding ingredient.
That's gonna destroy my whole brain.
However, we have a limited amount of attempts, so we need to add all the required ingredients with as few mistakes as possible.
Oh no.
More seasoning recipes will gradually unlock throughout the event period.
I'm sure this won't be too hard for travelers that are familiar with cooking their own dishes.
Oh yeah, I always cook. I cook all the time, yeah.
Sure.
I know what you are.
Travelers can add their completed seasonings to delicious dishes to obtain fragrant dishes. We can also invite characters to taste test the fragrant dishes in the
Ya,
Serenity
jangan lah,
Pot to increase their companionship experience. After they taste a dish, we can hear their responses,
Mau
which
koleksi
will
semua
vary
karakter
based
aja
on the
susah.
character's personal preferences. This will test how well travelers understand each character's personal taste.
Oh no, that's
Tadi juga
gonna hurt
merencana
my
mau
feelings.
gacha senjata
Because even if
banner
it's a
ini nih
fragrant
hari-hari
dish,
terakhir. Mau
that
ngambil
doesn't mean that
minimal
every
dapat 1
character
bintang
is
5 aja.
going to
Udah.
like it.
Cuman kayaknya nggak jadi.
For our
Mau
next
ambil
event, we will be
Dehya
heading back
sama
to the
Sandy,
lands of
takut nggak
Sumeru.
cukup, Primo.
For those of you who remember the Beast Tamers tournament, this next event is related to that. However, the format will be pretty different from what you might expect. Because the Wisdom Orb is still in its stages of theoretical research, it might be a while before our next competition.
Okay, but have you considered
Ya, ayah
that
Kak
I
udah
want it now?
sama mid
I
splitter
know,
pula.
but don't worry. To keep discussion
Nol pun
alive
juga
and the
sakit itu.
competition fresh in everyone's minds, the organizers
iya.
have put together a new event to spread the word. They purchased the
Sandy.
rights to Theater Mechanicus in Sumeru and incorporated some fungi
Sandy
elements
juga
to
lama
design a
alirannya.
completely new game
Kayak baru
called
sekali ya.
Fungus Mechanicus.
Seems they're putting a lot of effort into promoting the competition.
That's right.
So what'll the rules be
Punya
like for
ganjil
this
sama
event?
Ayaka
I'm
soalnya.
gonna tell ya. In Fungus Mechanicus, we will be controlling pieces that look like fungi, aptly named Lil
Oh, ada
Fungi.
lagi event
Our
Pokemon.
enemies will be Mechanici, which I'm sure many of you have seen before. The Lil Fungi will
Skip udah, Pak,
automatically attack
komanya.
the
Iya
nearest
nih, kayak skip nih.
Mechanici, and travelers
Kurang
will be
asem
able to
emang
select the
bannernya.
little fungi and control their movement or order them to attack a specific target. During the
Tadi kalau
challenge,
Albedo
we'll
pun
need
juga
to command
kemungkinan bakal
our
ngambil sih.
fungi and defeat all the Mechanici.
Cuman kalau
clear the
Albedo nggak
stage, and
dipaksain,
receive
dapat.
rewards.
Kalau
Hey, wait,
kalah
did you say
Retov ya
we're
udah.
gonna go up against the Mechanici that we were controlling in the previous Theater Mechanicus event?
What's wrong, Koi, huh? What's wrong?
What do you mean what's wrong? They were our friends.
Look, they're attacking your little fungi now.
Oh gosh, you're right. They need to die.
It's okay. By using Marvelous Jelly, we can let our little fungi unleash their skills. Using these skills at the right moment is the key to achieving victory. Marvelous Jelly will be gradually restored over time, and Plauditory Protection will randomly appear during the challenge, granting an additional amount of jelly.
Looks like we'll need some strategy. Like,
Iya nih,
you
belum
have to
tahu
plan
nih.
out every move.
Of your betrayal.
Some familiar friends from the Beast Tamers tournament will be making an appearance too. Oh, do you guys remember Bongo Head and Twirly Whirly?
Yeah.
Travelers can feed their fungi marvelous jelly to interact with them too.
Ooh.
In addition to these events in Mondstadt and Sumeru, the
Loh, ini
upcoming
eventnya kayak
version
banyak
will
banget ya.
also include the Vibro Crystal Verification
Atau
Challenge
perasaan
event.
doang?
An engineer from Fontaine has arrived at the outskirts of the chasm to study the harmonic motion between gems known as vibro crystals and collect data in an effort to clear the name
Oh,
of his
casam
colleague.
lagi.
Interesting. So he's helping out a colleague. What happened?
Well, apparently, after completing his vibro crystal research, Patrice returned to his home nation, but came under suspicion for faking his research data.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so now he's found someone to come to the chasm in his place and verify his findings.
Ooh.
Sounds like it isn't easy being an engineer in Fontaine. That's why I stick to beating up bad guys.
Nice.
Yeah, from the sound of it, we're still gonna have to fight here, too. In this event, travelers can connect transmitter and receiver crystals and attempt to produce various effects that will allow you to defeat your foes with ease. Score points during the challenge, and you will be awarded medals based on the score, and receive the corresponding rewards.
Whoa, okay. So there's a lot going on here with the crystals and effects. Can you give us more details?
Sure thing. I know it might sound a little complicated at first,
Bahkan,
but honestly, it's
kayak
not
banyak
too
banget
tough once you get the hang of it.
eventnya.
The various effects are basically
Ini
buff
beda lagi.
effects that we can receive during the challenge, and these effects are triggered by combining transmitter and receiver crystals. Transmitter crystals are the conditions for triggering the buff effect, and receiver crystals are the buff effect that
Padahal
occurs
ya Kak, tidak ada
once those
prediksi, malah
conditions are
tiba-tiba
met.
muncul.
Oh,
Prediksinya
okay. I
yang
think
di
I got it.
banner ketiga itu
Yep.
Kak, Kak.
And to conduct the experiments, travelers will
Kan
need
banyak
to
yang
assemble
rumor 3
two
banner
teams
kan.
of characters,
Nah, yang
as well as
3
the
itu rumornya
corresponding
Ayaka sama
vibro crystal
Senhi emang.
harmonic schema.
Yang kedua kan
Travelers
Yula
will then
sama
carry
Albedo.
out 2 rounds of
Yang ketiga
combat,
Ayaka Senhi.
and for our newer players out there, there's no need to worry. The event will also provide trial characters
Yula
to assist
ketahan lagi
everyone
Yula ya.
in completing the
Padahal
challenge.
dari
Oh,
3 titik
It
berapa
looks
tuh
like
Yula
this event will
udah
also
rumornya.
be awarding different tiers of medals.
In that case, I'll
3.4
aim
kemarin
for...
kan?
The highest tier?
The garbage can?
No.
Mana aku
Just
nampas
aiming
kalau
for
nggak red on nggak yakin
participation
dapet.
rewards.
Iya makanya.
Yeah.
I like my
Kalau
suggestion.
kalah red off
Anyway,
aja.
Amber, what else is there?
In addition to the
Itu
events we've
70
already
udah
mentioned,
habis
version 3.5
14.000,
will also be
12.000.
featuring the classic ley
Bisa
line
itu.
overflow event, which will give
Kalah
travelers the
red off
chance
2
to
kali,
stock up
kalah
on
red off
character
sekali.
experience
Terus
books
PT-nya
and more.
tinggi, dapetnya di 70
I'm sure many of our
80.
viewers are pretty familiar with this event.
Bisa habis 12
It's
sampai
super
14.000
helpful for
buat
those
satu
who are looking
karakter
to level
limited.
up your characters. So, be sure not to miss it.
All right, switching gears. In version 3.5, a limited time heated battle mode will be available in Genius Invocation TCG, which will feature some special rules.
Nice. So, what are we looking at here?
Basically, this mode will be all about reducing the cost of elemental dice. So, the number of elemental dice required to play the first card from your hand every round will be reduced by 2. Also, the number of elemental dice required to use the first character skill each round will be reduced by 1.
Okay.
Yeah, from the sound of it, the pace of the game will be much faster.
Yeah, I like it. I hope all our Genius Invocation fans will enjoy it.
Last but not least, we have a system-related update. I think you'll like this one. After the version 3.5 update, the game will be adding additional rewards for completing Archon quests. Upon completing
Udah
each
dapet
Archon
nih
quest,
yang
travelers will receive
story
one
quest ya?
intertwined fate,
Kok Archon quest sih?
along with a
Archon
variety of
quest?
other rewards. Once the
Kirain
update is
yang story
complete,
quest.
travelers can view the tour guide feature in the Adventurer's Handbook.
TCG-mu
claim
apa
the
kabar Pak?
corresponding
Apakah kamu
rewards.
mainkan?
Yay, more
Ngambil
intertwined
primonya doang Pak.
And just
Cuman
don't forget to
udah
claim it
jarang
after the
mainin
version
sih.
update. I kind of do that sometimes. And with that, let's get to today's
Archon
last
quest
redemption
ternyata ya?
code.
Redemption code, sounds good.
Dikirain yang story quest itu loh. Oke, kode ketiga. Kan nanti kamu spiral kah? Kayak belum pak, ntar mau off bentar nih, abis ini juga abis live stream.
I can't believe how fast that went. Like, we're already at the end of today's program.
Oh enggak pak,
I know.
enggak 3 banner
The
kayaknya.
whole thing just flew right by.
Yeah, it really did. So, Amber, how did you enjoy being on the special program?
Aman sih harusnya sih.
I absolutely loved it. Like, I'm so
Dapat
hyped for this
20
new
juga kan
version.
nanti yang
I'm
dari
hyped for
Archon Quest tuh.
Dehya and Mika, and I'm a little biased, but yeah, I'm pretty hyped for Dehya. She looks super strong, and she just looks like she kicks butt, you know?
Yeah.
I'm excited for all the new storylines, and yeah, I think it was a good idea to bring me on.
Oh my
Iya ya,
gosh.
Yula nggak ini
I
lagi.
am simultaneously
Padahal Mika
really
cocok banget sama
impressed
Yula tuh.
and kind of livid.
Naikin attack speed sama physical
How dare
damage.
you?
It was so good.
I'm really excited for the little fun guy. What? I am.
We all love the fun guy, too.
They look
Yeah.
like fun guys.
Yeah.
And also, there's a lot of cool new story content coming up, like Faruzan's Hangout and Dia's Story Quest, and also the whole Dainsliv Conria thing. That's gonna expand the world of Tevat.
That's
I'm
right.
pretty excited for all that stuff. What about
Yeah.
Windbloom?
Oh yeah,
Nah,
no, I'm
Albedo
super
ngapain?
excited for all the
Gariran
Windbloom
dia.
events. And Dehya and Mika, of course. I know the rhythm game is coming back, so that'll be super fun, even though I am horrible at it.
Oh, that's okay. I'll teach you.
Okay, good. Yeah, no, I need some help. But I love rhythm games. I'm just not great at them. But yeah, no, it was awesome to have you both here on the special program, and I hope everyone will enjoy all the new content coming our way in version 3.5. See you all in game. Bye, guys.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone.
Apakah yang main di poin 2.1 dapat if-nya sampai 20? Kayak sama semua, Pak. Sampai kelarin semua kan? Oke, udah beres. Aman berarti 3 gak jadi 3 banner.
Do ya mata. Mata na変が現れたようね。
Ntar ini gacha yelannya nanti aja nih pas hari-hari H nih. Iya nih Pak, bentar dong Pak. Mau makan dulu.
渚のリンこの件はわかるかい？はい。マジで他の奥義痛がっちゃいない。覚えたわ。どの目が出るかしら？
Nanti kita gacha lah yang pas udah mau ganti banner. Gacha yelan. Mau habisin sih. Ilmunya mau habisin ini, yang akun ini. Kalian gacha yang biru juga tuh, yang standar banner tuh. Ada nanggung PT-PT-nya. Kemarin yang bikin konten. Udah PT tinggi nggak dapat bintang 5. Iya mau ambil C1 Pak. Mau ambil senjata sama C1. Kalau bisa dapat konstelasi lebih bagus lagi. Pengen nyicil-nyicil sih itu sampai C6. Makanya nanti gacanya pas udah mau ganti banner aja. Jadi bisa langsung habisin. Lumayan energi recharge. Iya Pak, yang kamu habis dapat Mona itu PT 80 selanjutnya. Iya, udah PT 67 sama 64 gitu, yang 2 akun. Nah, 1 akunnya lagi PT 48. Udah nanggung banget. Maka nanti mau gacha juga sih kalian. Pas gacha yelan, gacha banner standar juga. Udah habis itu nabung lagi dah sampai 2024 dah. Oke lah Pak, udahan dulu. Thank you ya Pak udah nemenin live ya. Semuanya thank you yang udah nemenin live, yang udah komen, yang like, semuanya thank you ya. Mau udahan dulu. Nice Pak, ditunggu ya konten gacanya. Siap Pak. Nanti di live-in sih itu. Kalau yang ini sih. Kalau yang Yelan di live aja. Nggak dibikin konten. Yo thank you ya. Off dulu.